added some goals for 2022 because a year ago I made a video discussing what I wanted to achieve in 2021, and why don't we kind of go over that and see.
Hey y'all, so today we are gonna record week 1, day 2 for y'all. Dorian just bought his Suavecito. Why do you use that, Dorian? Okay.
I use it to keep all my hairs in place. And if you want to look as good as this every day, I highly recommend using Suavecito. They are the sponsors of today's video.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, so today I am going to record week 1, day 2 for you all. And I'm going to try to go into depth in it. Just because I know the last video I wasn't that in depth. So today I have my tripod, I have everything, I'm going to do it. Once again, if you guys are if you guys are following this program, hope you're liking it so far. It's really exciting. Exciting? Stop making fun of me.
Past tense or?
Shut up. I am thinking of doing giveaways on YouTube as well, just so you guys could have different ways to, 1, stay motivated, 2, it's so fun doing giveaways, I feel, and 3, it helps me get more engagement, so that's a plus. Between the last video and this video, it's been a week, just because, like I mentioned in my last video, I was jobless, so my whole week I was just stressing out about jobs, doing second interviews, doing first interviews, doing third interviews, waiting to get offers, crazy shit like that. Y'all, there was a point where I thought I was pregnant because my period wasn't coming, and it was so funny because Dorian's like, bro, like,
I am not the father.
yeah, like Dorian was like, dude, there's no way, like, we use protection, like, how the hell?
Connie, there's no way, I'm gay.
Stop. So, and it just turned out, like, I was on the phone with my mom and I was like, hey mom, like, I'm stressing, like, my period hasn't come. And she starts laughing. She's like, ooh, you're pregnant. And I was like, bro, like, there's no way. And she's like, how is there no way? And I was like, in Spanish, I was obviously like, no hay forma donde yo salí embarazada porque nunca hicimos nada que puede causar un bebé. And she was like, so you're nomás andan ahí de adornos? So I was like, mom, there's no way I came out pregnant because we haven't done any act that can produce a baby for at least, I think, a month, because I was just freaking out about work. And in November I didn't see Dorian for a whole month in November. And then
What did you see?
the baby's father. So all of November I didn't see Dorian, and then December, like, I've been stressing about not having a job. So I was like, mom, there's no way. And then she's like, oh, then it just must be your stress. But she did say, so you guys are together for nothing. So thank you, mom, for telling me that I only need a relationship to have a child.
She's just using
I'm
me.
gonna prove her wrong. I'm gonna have a baby and not be in a relationship. So yeah, we're on our way to the gym now, and I'll show you the workout. I just wanted to share that story because, hey, like I said, I was gonna start off strong last week, and I fell off the wagon within like 2 days. So it's gonna happen.
You relapsed.
I relapsed. So it's gonna, oh yeah, y'all, I'm not supposed to drink alcohol. I drank alcohol. It was really bad. Like, December was just my worst month. Mentally, it wasn't that bad. I've had worse ones this year.
How do you say month in Spanish?
Mes.
Month.
Mes.
Oh, mes.
Yeah.
El mes de travesura.
The travesura.
Right? Like you're...
Who are you trying to say?
Like you're partying. Like...
Stop. No. Yeah, December wasn't my month, y'all. Like, I will say, if it weren't for the fact that my head is now in a good space, I honestly believe I would be an alcoholic, because I do resort to alcohol when I'm feeling stressed or happy or sad, and I feel like that's a problem. But the beauty is I was broke, so I couldn't really drink.
Blessing in disguise.
A blessing in disguise. But I drank a lot. this month. I didn't do any cardio. I didn't work out that well. Like, just wasn't it. So, obviously, when January 1st starts, I'm going to start with you all because I want to show you that I'm there with y'all. So, I've talked enough. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So, first, you're going to grab a band. And you're going to just pull it apart. This is what pull aparts are. And you should feel the stretch in your back. And it warms it up. Like, guys, it's so essential. Like I always say, warm up is everything. You need to be warming up. Because if not, you can pull something, you can get injured. For example, I got my mass, my 5-inch mass removed from my armpit. So one side is stronger than the other. So I have to be very careful because I'm still injured. These are overs, forwards and back. I think that's what I call them. And the same thing, you will feel the stretch on your back. I pop a lot from one side of my body, so you just hear like a ton of popping sounds. You want to warm up your back because as females, we don't really have strong upper bodies. So we have to be very careful with our upper body. And you guys are going to fall in love with working out your upper bodies because you just feel like a strong ass bitch. So, okay, so you're going to do these. This is all one side. And then you're going to slowly go over to the other side. And you can use a band like me or you can get a pipe. These are going to be your rotator abductors. So you're going to get the band and you're going to pull it out. But you have to keep your elbows tight into your body and make sure there's not that much resistance because you can get hurt. I'm sorry if I'm looking everywhere. There was a bunch of people I was recording. And people always stare at me because I have a case that records. Like a case that goes on the middle and records. Now, these are your dead hangs. So a dead hang is actually you just hanging. But I want you to grab the bar and pull yourself up, like just your chest up. And you're going to feel your back working. I'm calling out my friend, but yeah, Nelly couldn't even last like 2 seconds. And now she's gotten up to almost like 10. And I'm so proud of her. And I'm going to be so proud of y'all because you guys are going to see just how difficult these can be. I couldn't do 3 seconds before. Now I can actually do almost 45. This is how you set up for a pull-up. There's 2 different ways, but this is my favorite. Especially if you have a weak core, this is the one that I recommend you do. So you're just going to loop it on something. You want to get a box if you can. And you're going to put your foot on it and then just go up and down, right? But when you're doing a pull-up, I'm about to do it. I promise. So when you do the pull-up, I'm getting chocolate. You want your arms a little bit outside of where they, like, you're going to bring them up and then a little bit out. You're going to roll your shoulders back and think of bringing your elbows to your body as you bring your chest to the top. You see how I'm not swinging that much? I've worked my core a lot when it comes to these, but I still swing a bit. I recommend you guys try to focus on not swinging that much. Don't get off like me. That was the worst thing you could do. Now, let me see what is next. I'm just going to take off the band. I don't know. Oh, I was trying to do a pull-up, and as you can see, my body was already tired. This is me taking it off, or am I going to do another one? I'm going to do some more pull-ups. You see? Look at me go. Something very important. If you don't have bands at your gym, let me know. Because there are other ways you can do this. And I can show you, instead of you having to buy like a long ass band, I'll show you. Once again, don't get off like me. That was the worst thing you could do. You're going to take off the band. And I believe that's it. So on day 2, you do have shoulder press. All of the benches were being used, so I used the shoulder press machine. And I just want to reiterate that if you don't want to do dumbbells, if you don't want to do the free weight, or if it's full, you can do a machine. If you don't know how to use a machine, send me a picture and I will make sure my gym has it. If not, I'll go look for a gym that has that specific machine to help you set up, because that's what I'm here for, okay? After this, I did seated cable rows. So people do them a lot of different ways. Some people like going all the way forward and then coming back to feel stretch. I want you to be as strict as possible just because you're brand new to this. The best way to do this is think about bringing your elbows back, not your hands, your elbows. So you're going to sit down, roll your shoulders, and bring it. Then you're going to do lat pull downs. This is my favorite attachment. If you guys have something like this, that's amazing. If you don't, but you have different ones, send me a picture and I'll show you which one I recommend.